I need this to refuel. Drinking from one of my favorite cups. Good morning. This is Jennifer from 319 Farming Outdoors. I'm going to take you guys along with us for the day. Let you get a glimpse into our life. So today's Sunday. I've been up for a couple hours already. Baby girl has already had me up. We cuddled. I fed her, changed her. She's in her Sunday best. Well, maybe. And we are going to get the rest of the family ready and get out of here. So let's peek out here. Let you see. Yesterday's high winds. I'm gonna zoom in here. Brought down that big gargantuan pine tree. So that's gonna be a cleanup project at some point. The puppies have been out, they're back in. And that's what we got going on out there. You telling them all about it? Good morning, Emma. Are you ready for church?
Yes.
Look at this, guys. She made this a couple weekends ago and made another one last night. This is a pound cake that has a lemon glaze on it, and it is to die for delicious. Like, the tanginess from the lemon glaze is just amazing. I don't know where she got the recipe from, but she knocked it out of the park, that's for sure. So we're gonna bring that along with us to church this morning and share it. Right?
Yes.
Because we can't keep that kind of stuff in our house. Otherwise we get super fat.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? Did you make it different this time?
Mm-mm. I think it's because I might have put a little bit too much flour. There's a little bit more batter on top.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't cook as well, or didn't bake as well. I had to bake it a lot longer. So
I'm sure it'll still be delicious. All right, Ruthie. Hey, Missy.
It slipped off.
What do you got to say? Huh? What have you got to say? Say, Mama, you got to change my socks. My socks are mismatching. Well, you slept in those socks. Ruthie. My husband's calling me from the bathroom. He's in the shower right now. Oop! Where you going? So Emma has to go outside now and take care of this chicken that got injured recently. We had a dog that came onto our property, and a stray dog, and it came and bit all the tail feathers off this chicken, so its rear end is red, and she's trying to keep it separated from the rest of the flock. So the reason why she's going out there and moving the chicken is because the dogs have to go out. So here she is, barefoot in her dress. And success. So she's gonna put it in the coop for right now while the dogs go out, and then she'll let the chicken back out again. All right, you girls ready to go outside? Huh? You ready to go outside? Yeah? Yeah? You ready to go outside? Homie, let's go. Let's go. All right, go, be free. Hey guys, We're back. I gotta watch where I'm walking here. So, we headed to church, came home. Well, sorry. We headed to church, then we went out of town to go check out a gun cabinet that was for sale. It was a used one, and it didn't quite fit our needs. It was too thin, and seemed like it would topple over too easily. It was an older model, so we passed it up and came back home. There we go. Now we're in business. So my daughter ran out with my husband, my daughter Emma, and went to go get some more rabbits. So let's go check those out real quick. So, bad news. They're all extremely underweight.
Oh, like all of them.
Oh, there was one that's not underweight, but it looks like she has like a UTI. They'll kick, obviously, when you flip them up, but we're sexing them to make sure he actually gave us all girls. I'm just gonna free feed pellets until they get fattened up.
So right now, she's going through and making sure that they're all actually females. Let's see if I can get in there.
You want me
Nope, I got it.
to? Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold her like this. Wait for her to calm down.
Try not to break her legs.
Don't, just let go. If she twists too hard, let
Yeah.
go.
Female.
You see this one, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
How sick she looks.
That one's got a skin condition going on.
Yeah, so does another one. She's really skinny and she's got no fur on the inside of her legs. It's like falling out in chunks. You can see the fur everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up and see what we can do to treat it.
Yeah. You're trying to get your freeloader. All right, so Emma, why don't you tell me what happened with this situation?
So, I don't think we're ever gonna do this again, but basically what happened was we found a guy that he was selling rabbits that were of breeding age, and that's how he wanted to sell them. So we found him, but he was too far away for us. So we have a friend that actually lived out by where he lived. He was right down the road from him. So he picked him up for us and met us at a good meeting point for both of us. When we got the rabbits, they weren't what we expected. They were severely underweight. A lot of them have skin conditions, and we think that 2 of them have problems with their urinary tract. So we're gonna actually free feed pellets from now on. Free feeding, typically with rabbits, you wanna give them a portion so that they don't get overweight, especially does that you're planning on breeding. But free feeding is basically you just give them as much pellets as they'll eat in one day. So we gave them as much pellets as they wanted, as much greens as they wanted. Probably gonna go out and get some pumpkin because I've read that that's good for fattening them up. We're gonna let them have a little rest for right now, but soon we will be breeding them. I just want to get them up to a normal weight before I do that. So we'll see how this goes. We'll keep you updated on. None of them have ear mites, so that's a plus. But I've never dealt with any. It looks like a UTI, but I've never dealt with any of those. So we'll see how that goes too. We're probably gonna have to end up ordering medicine for them, or we'll see if we can get some natural remedies in here. So moral of the story is, be cautious when it comes to purchasing animals. Make sure they're up to your standards and they're healthy. These rabbits, they look like they're gonna turn out pretty well. So we just got to get them back up to weight, and we'll see what happens from there.
What about geese and ducks? They just love their greens.
Check this out. Look at this. Guys, this thing is huge. Just pulled up from the roots. Fell right over. Let's check on our fig plants. They got mowed over by mistake. Here's one. I marked them. That part's dead.
But this right here, this is flimsy.
Okay.
It's like bendy, so that means that it's alive. It wouldn't flex that.
So my husband accidentally chopped these over with the bush hog
Yeah, that's
last
alive.
season.
Yeah, see how that's green?
Yep.
Yeah, that's alive.
3 fig plants. Let me start that over. 3 fig plants. 3 fig plants. I can't talk.
Tongue twister.
Oh wait, where's your asparagus? They should be coming up soon.
Okay, so but it's mainly in this section, but anything beyond this isn't really, I mean, maybe with the exception of 1 or 2 plants, but this is the majority of it in this area, so they should be coming up.
So all along the fence right here, about 3 rows deep, we have asparagus that Ben so lovingly took the time to plant.
In the rain.
Yes, you did. There was one day where you did. You stayed out here and you're like, getting it done.
Yeah.
So these should be popping up soon if you don't know with asparagus, if you've never had asparagus before. You want to pick them in the spring. Early spring is when they'll start to pop up out of the ground and you get those baby shoots. You want to get them before they start to bolt, basically, otherwise they're useless. So how many of you guys are planning on doing a garden this season? Let us know in the comments below. We decided to hold off on a garden last year because obviously we did everything else. We held off on everything else. So we're hoping to have a garden this year, but we are not going to do anything nearly as big as what we did before. If you guys can recall, we had like right here, you can see right along here that leads it to the chicken coop. That's where our old fence used to be. We tore that out. And so all the space back here behind me, all this, that was our entire garden. We were very ambitious, so ambitious, but we could not keep up with it. It was too much. So we're gonna do something smaller scale, definitely have lots of seeds that we bought. And so I'm hoping we'll get a later start than we hoped, but that's okay. We'll get some stuff growing this season. Hey you, are you trying to escape? You can't go out there right now. There's a chicken out there. Emma did some research and found that you can actually use dandelion as a medicinal purpose for rabbits, treating them. And what did you find out about it?
I found out that the entire plant can be used for a variety of different anti-inflammatories and stuff, but I've learned that the roots are good to dry out and make a really weak tea to add to their water. Or you can just feed them the whole plant and it helps just basically reset their body, clean out everything that's bad. So we're gonna try and find some dandelions and dig them up, get the whole plant out and the roots and the flowers and everything. We'll give them a bunch of that. I also learned that comfrey was good too, but our comfrey's not growing.
Is it safe to give them like fresh roots or do you have to dry them out first?
It's either way. So.
I do know as a side note, roasted dandelion tea, which comes from the roasted root, it's like a dandelion root tea, is good for your liver. It's a good detox. So they made that, make that ready-made where you can purchase it at the store. So we're on the hunt for dandelion. We don't really have many that are blooming right now.
No, there's one spot on the property that has a bunch.
Where at?
I saw
Emma,
them.
that's not very helpful.
I saw where it was and then I forgot where it was. So we're just gonna have to go look for it. Do you mind taking a walk?
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
Okay.
And did you know that this right here, this is just one species. That is called plantain. I'm trying to show them. That is called plantain. See that? How it's got the ridges? Will you flip that up for me? The underside also has ridges, and that's how you know it's plantain. You can actually take that, chew that up as a poultice, and put it on like bug bites where you've been stung by a bee or another stinging insect, and you'll pull the stinging sensation out of your skin. So, you know, I used to say that fall was my favorite time of year, but really, I think that, I mean, it still is a favorite time of year. I just love the colors and the change of seasons, going from the heat to like finally getting that big like sigh of relief with the cool weather. But I really am starting to love spring. We live in an area where we have the foothills. This is the foothills area. So we get a lot of the pollen that comes down, I guess, from what I'm understanding. We get a lot of pollen that comes down from the mountains. but we have our own abundance of pollen here. So things start to turn green and yellow on your cars. It's not very pretty or fun, but right, I know. But it's just so nice to see things green and starting to come to life again after having all the dead, leafless, lifeless looking trees. So I'm excited.
Everybody can check the pond area. Let me start with the pond area.
I see one right there, straight ahead.
Found some.
So it's okay to give it to them when they don't need it either, right?
Dandelion? Yeah. It supports overall like digestive health and any sort of ailments that they have. It can help, but it's really good with their like urinary tract. So.
And look, guys, there's some more plantain. And we also have this species all over the place. I call them yard onions. I don't know what their official name is, but deep down inside, like if you were to break this off and you smell it, it smells just like an onion, or kind of garlicky. But if you dig up at the base, the roots have like little, I don't know, they look almost like the size of a garlic clove.
The bulb.
Yeah. So we have those all over the place. What was that, Emma?
So I wish people would comment and tell us what to name the buck. I don't have a name yet. I actually have.
Now you have 2 bucks to name.
Yeah, I have 2 bucks to name and a bunch of does. So I need names for my rabbits.
Oh, I see some more dandelions. Lots of them.
Yeah, you see them over here.
Turn around.
Oh my goodness. Trying to get as much root structure as I can. I looked up like treatments for UTIs because that's what I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That or an overabundance of calcium, which can cause a UTI. I looked up natural remedies for that, and I learned that more moisture on their food can help as well, like spraying, giving them leafy greens. But I have to learn a balance for this because giving underweight rabbits too many leafy greens can actually make them consume a lot of those leafy greens. It's high in moisture, it makes them feel full, but it's not enough protein content, it's not enough fiber for them. So I've got to really balance that out. Do I want to give them more moisture and hope that they get rid of this UTI quicker so I can go ahead and breed them? Or do I want them to gain weight faster? So I've got to find a balance for that.
I'm proud of you, Emma. Being
Why?
resourceful.
I'd rather not medicate them. That would be the easiest solution, is to go to a pet store and go ahead and get a like a salve. Get a salve for their UTI. That would be the easiest solution, but I really want to steer clear of anything that's not natural. And if we do have natural remedies already on the farm, I want to go ahead and utilize those rather than getting medicine. If it comes down to it, we will get medicine, but so far we'll see how this does.
I don't think we've talked about the fact that we have, I know you guys have seen our cats in some of the shots, but we did acquire these cats several months ago as a means of trying to battle a mouse and rat issue we had. And we didn't get them. I want to turn this around so you guys can see this. We did not get them fixed quick enough. So these 2 lazy girls are both preggers. They're both gonna have babies soon.
That's okay. So we want more cats, don't we? Yeah. Big old belly.
It's so funny. They're
so
cuddled up
spoiled.
together. So we'll have kittens soon, and I think we're gonna have to go get them fixed after that. Because we can't keep having kittens here. It's okay to have a few, but having an overabundance of cats is really not necessary. It's just more animals to feed. So, all right, guys. The day is winding down. Sun is about to set, and we're just coming out here. I'm giving the chickens some scraps from some chicken salad wraps I had. I already gave you some, chicky. So I'm gonna get away from these loud geese. I love our geese, but they are so loud.
Another piece?
All right, guys. We're gonna wind down for the evening, go inside and eat some dinner. It's gonna be a quick meal tonight. Chicken salad wraps. So thank you guys for coming along with us today. I just wanted to kind of give you a day in our life. We will catch you guys on the next one. See you later. Bye. Hey! Juju, come on. Can you make it up the pole? You want to get out of there? You can't quite climb like you used to. I'll let you out. Come on. This way, Juju. Come on. Come on. Come on, sweet girl. Come on. Juju. Come here, kitty. Juju. Come on. Come on, Mama.